The fight of the night was Green versus Fiziev. The performances were so good, we did 3 tonight. So we did Jessica Penne, Vincente, and Miles Johns. They all won $50,000. So.
Oh, I might be surprised that Ciryl Gane didn't get a performance bonus. I mean, I think he's got bigger paychecks coming on the way anyway. But
yeah, no, he did have a great performance. That's true. Well, how come we didn't talk about that in there? That was Sean. That's right. Yeah, Ciryl. Fuck it, he gets $50,000 too. There you go. Good job, John Morgan. Get all the credit for that one.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's true. Ciryl Gane should absolutely get the performance.
I don't know if you heard, but Dana White announced there's an extra performance bonus. So you got an extra $50K? Thanks to this gentleman right here, actually. He suggested it. So.
Beautiful, thank you.
Give him 10%.
Thank you.
And apparently one of the guys was saying that I had said that he was a boring fighter. I don't ever remember saying that. I don't ever remember calling him boring. Listen, if I said it, I'll own it. But I think that, this guy has a style. He's a big, powerful, badass heavyweight who moves like a middleweight. You saw tonight what he was able to do to Derrick Lewis, completely shut him down. The punch that, I don't know specific numbers, but it was in the hundreds, and Derrick was like 3.
Last one I want to ask you about was Luque. He's kind of we've had this deep welterweight division, but he hasn't really been in that conversation with like the Edwards, the Covington, the Masvidal. He hasn't been there. Do you feel after tonight he deserves to be in those same conversations?
Well, he is now. You can't talk without talking about him now. First of all, that kid is fun to watch. When he beat Woodley, Woodley's former world champ, but Woodley hadn't won a fight in 3 years. You know what I mean? He beat Woodley. Okay. Tonight, not only did he beat Michael Chiesa, but when he went for that choke, I was like, why are you trying to submit Michael Chiesa? Get back up on your feet and whatever. And he got it, and he did it. I love to watch that kid fight. He's exciting. He's a killer. And I look forward to what's next for him. And yes, you can't talk about all the top guys in the world without talking about Luque now.
And when you make this heavyweight unification, it's between 2 former teammates where there's been some bad blood in there when Ngannou left their camp. There's no way you could have scripted this. I mean, this works perfectly in your
Thank you,
opinion,
sir.
right? I'm asking. It works
I could not agree with you more. You are correct.
You hadn't said nothing about Mr. Jones. Is he just the odd man out? Are you calling his phone?
He's not fighting until next year. It's 2021, my brother. He's not fighting until 22.
Can we expect a big championship between Francis Ngannou and Ciryl Gane in Paris?
You can only hope so. Like this gentleman and I were just discussing, it couldn't play out any better than it has. The only kink in the whole perfect story is the crazy shit that's going on in the world right now. So I don't know. In the perfect script, yes, we go to France and we do that fight there. That would be amazing.
I know it's pretty specific and it will be my last question, but what about Africa? Can you expect a big fight and a big event in Africa?
You know what I guarantee you I can do? Florida and Texas, okay? Florida and Texas I can do for the next however many years. I don't know about anywhere else right now. So we'll see. But yes, provided everything goes right, I would love to do a fight now. To be honest with you, my whole life, I've always dreamt of doing a fight in Africa. I've always wanted to do it. So that will be a big one and another monumental moment in my life. When I was doing the stare downs with these guys, I mean, let's fucking be honest here.
You weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, I was doing nothing. If that decided to go wrong, I'd ended up in the 6th row of the stands, not the floor. They would have ragdolled me into the. I can't explain to you in words the power. When I was in between these guys, it's just like very humbling, man.
Is it safe to say that Leon Edwards is going to have to take another fight before earning the title shot?
I don't know. I don't know right here off the top of my head, but yeah, probably a good idea. I mean, the guy's fought one time in the last 2 years, I think.
What is the status of the women's bantamweight division? We talked to Julia Payne tonight. She's hoping for an interim belt.
She's been terrorizing me all week. We will turn this thing around as soon as possible, and yeah, she's going to get her fight.
Would there be an interim title, or is it
No.
Is it Amanda Nunes? Or
She asked me that too. Yeah,
okay.
Ciryl, you came out to Tipping on 4-4s, Wrapped in 4-4s. That's a Houston classic. On Wednesday, when you played that, did you know when we were together, when you played that, did you know you were going to actually walk out to that today?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. This is a classic music. This is a classic music with a rapper from Houston. I love the culture from Houston. And there are a lot of rappers with DJ Screw, Big Mo, and a lot of guys. And I love this.
You talked about how American black culture shaped a lot of your growing up compared to French culture. Do you understand that you trolled the fans in Houston when you came out to that song? Because they actually thought Derrick Lewis was coming out.
Yeah. Because I think he thought it was for Derrick Lewis song, and it was mine. So it was at first, ooh, and a few seconds after, when he saw my face, it was a boo. It was a little bit funny, yeah.
Now, they had gone for the belt in the past, and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
If you had lost it, it would have been 0-2. Now that you guys actually have a belt, how important is it for the gym, for the fighters in that gym, not just the African fighters, but all the other fighters from Dagestan and all the other parts of the world, to see that it is possible, it's doable?
Exactly. This is my message. When I started the MMA, when I did very well in my career, the message was exactly that. Yeah, everything is possible. Believe in yourself.
Congratulations, of course, on the victory. I mean, you promised a masterclass coming in. Do you feel like that's what you delivered tonight?
Oh yes, I think it was that. It was that. He touched me maybe 1 time, 2 times. He gave me a poke eyes. My vision was flou, comment on dit flou? Blurring for all the fight. It was not easy to manage this, but yes, it was. I think it was a masterclass. Yeah.
Was the feeling any different? Any pressure? Any nerves more than the fights at the Apex?
No, we're laughing. It was just awesome. It was. The show was really perfect. It was not for us, but it was like it was a little bit like for us, but it was for Derrick Lewis. But yes, this was awesome. The fun, when the light put down, the music, the entrance of Derrick Lewis, with the screen. What is that? The screen. It was really crazy.
And last thing for me, I know that you're chasing back towards that title, but it's going to be a little bit with everything that plays out. So I'm wondering if anything else interests you, like names like a Dillashaw or a Cruz or something that could be really enticing. Do you see anything else that makes sense for you right now?
Voltando àquela pergunta de antes, você falou de passo a passo, qual seria o próximo passo? Você vê um nome como Dillashaw, uma data, o que você vê?
Para mim seria ótimo lutar com o Dillashaw, acho que vai ser uma grande luta, são 2 grandes campeões. Até dezembro eu quero estar fazendo mais uma luta e espero que seja com ele.
It'll be great for me to fight with Dillashaw. Hopefully by December, I think it'll be a great fight, and that's what we expect. That's what I'm expecting right now.